Jake,
What?
I have an important question for you.
What?
What are we even doing?
Podcast.
Sucking dick.
God damn it.
This month we'll be reviewing Dick. No, we're gonna. This is gonna be. I think we're gonna call this series "What Are We Even Reviewing?"
It's going on the What Are We Even Watching channel. I think we're just going to keep it on there instead of making...
Yeah, but the series will be called "What Are We Even Reviewing?" or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're gonna review Humanz
Humanz.
by Erkin Days.
That's not... God damn it.
Now you gotta put that picture up.
Yeah.
You're welcome. He'll forget.
Make my job harder. I'm going to listen to this again, so I'm going to hear you say you're going to have to put
Yeah, but you're just gonna be like, la 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 la, I didn't hear it. That's how I imagine whenever I tell you to do work, you just respond. And fast forward, and here we go.
Just cut it out.
Sounds good, sounds good. Oh, there's a name. Gonna leave that in there. I stopped re-listening to the podcasts just because you pissed me off with how much you don't do that I tell you to do. It's fine, but... It's like, oh, better cut that name. Nope.
Okay.
I think we forgot. We don't care about giving out names anymore. So anyway, I was doing blow with John F. Kennedy once.
Now that's a story.
No, that's a story. Especially because I was only... When was he in office?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure he died before you were born.
Yeah, probably.
Got assassinated. Spoiler alert.
I was born yesterday. Too soon. Yeah, he got shot just like Lincoln. Ooh, sorry, too soon. Too soon.
Back to the matter at hand. We're gonna be...
Yeah, so we're gonna review the Lincoln assassination. I give it about a 4 on the assassination chart. Ain't no Ferdinand. But I mean, there isn't any bands named Lincoln. Just saying.
There is a Lincoln Park.
Oh shit! You think that band's about
No.
Lincoln the president?
No. It's not even spelled the same.
Oh. Oh, is it about a memorial park for Lincoln?
Still not spelled the same.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He's dumb.
Jake's my favorite human.
Oh.
I'm a who man. Thank you very much.
2D's my favorite gorilla.
Not Harambe, you fucking hard.
Oh no. Yeah, barbecue sauce.
Give me a drink too.
What do I look like? Your fucking mate?
Sometimes.
No.
When you put on that little outfit.
You weren't supposed to tell anybody about that. That was a one-time thing. Who's your favorite Beatle?
The dung.
Oh, okay. Mine's Rhino. Or Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros, as his friends call him.
Well, Jarrid, who's your favorite Beatle?
He doesn't know any bugs nor musicians.
My favorite Beatle is a ladybug. They're technically Beatles, right?
They are, I'm pretty sure.
My favorite Beatle is the beetle kind.
Okay. We're just gonna...
My favorite beetle is a butterfly. Ow. Alright, we're reviewing The new Gorillaz CD album track.
Thing.
No, we're not.
It's not one track, it's multiple tracks. I know a lot of people leading up to this release were like, oh, that's only going to be one song. No, they actually put out a full album.
Did people think that's what was
No.
going to happen?
Not at all!
I was about to say, who are these morons?
No, not at all. They released like 6 tracks. What a flat. Yeah, I don't remember what the word is that I was trying to use. What a fucking prank that would have been. But like, yeah, here comes this album. We released some songs from it. They get the album, 1 track.
It's one track with all of those songs in it. Just one compilation track.
Why hasn't anybody done that yet?
We could do it.
We don't make
We have
music.
to make music.
I
At least-
believe we can.
At least I can play the bass a little bit. What can you guys do?
I'm a rapper.
Did you say you play the maracas?
That's racist.
Why?
Because I'm Hispanic.
Maracas are Hispanic? I thought they were Mexican.
It's terrible. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is
So
what
here we go. We're going to review Gorillaz' new album, Demon Days.
Alright.
It's Humanz for the record.
Didn't even realize you said Demon Days.
Really? Then how comes you thought it was Demon Days? You liar. It could have been Plastic Beach. We're not doing The Rise. Self-titled.
He said I refuse to do the rise.
I only like 2 songs off of The Rise, and I've listened to it that entire
Sometimes
CD.
I forget the rise even exists.
I've listened to The Rise about 4 times to completion, like all the songs. I still don't like it.
Alright, we're pressing play in 3, 2, 1. Oops.
Obviously, we're not gonna stop for the interludes.
Yeah, definitely not. We'll just play into the next song. I never realized how that wasn't a smooth transition at all between that
It
intro and this is one of my top 3 favorite songs. I listen
Is it
to
because
this
You
song
announce the
constantly.
names of the songs. However.
This is
I
essential.
would.
This
but I
is
don't know
Ascension featuring Vince Staples. And I love it, and my nephew loves it.
Is it because it's got a sexy hook? Is
Maybe.
that it?
It's a sexy hook.
I mean, what would you call it?
Fair enough.
You've heard this song before.
Yes. I play it all the time.
This was the first track they released.
I think so. Well, they released Saturn Bars and 4 other songs all at once, basically.
Yeah.
Saturn Bars, Ascension, Andromeda.
But I think Ascension was literally the first one they uploaded.
Oh, maybe. If you don't include Hallelujah Money, which they dropped months ago.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Which I forgot existed. Until I heard the album again.
Yeah. I didn't forget about it, but while I was reading the tracks, I was like, oh yeah, Hallelujah Money's on it. Because I didn't know if Hallelujah Money was gonna be just another single like Do Yo Thing,
Yeah.
because that's not on any album.
Do You Think isn't even on Spotify, and that makes me sad.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but Google is like a monster or a ghost in Spanish. So like when a light's off in a room and the baby will look over, he goes, Google. And I'm watching the music video for Do Your Thing, and when he opens the one door for Murdoch's room and it's just all black, and as soon as he sees all black, he goes, Google.
Yeah.
Alright, ready for strobe light?
Yeah.
This reminds me of like a late 90s, early 2000s video game menu.
This whole album reminds me more of the 80s
It's very funky.
synth
Yeah, I know what you mean.
sort of era. I don't know if that was the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the 80s. And, like, just that kind of funk vibe.
I've told them, like, since this album came out on the 28th, it's just been playing on my Spotify on repeat. Even at work. And my boss loves the Gorillaz too. He doesn't even care.
Yeah. It's a great line. Are we obsidian?
Yeah. Yeah, I forget which tracks exactly, but if you look through the booklet that has all the information about each song, some of them says additional vocals by the Humanz.
This has additional vocals by the Humanz.
Yeah. Like, there's just other singers that aren't featured on there.
Yeah, it's just anybody that's not... It's like they're backup singers. So apparently, I switched my robot off. Narrated by Ben Mendelsohn. And it contains portions of NASA's spacecraft during a launch sequence.
Okay. For me, this is a very fun album.
Yeah.
I don't think it was meant to be, like, it. I've mentioned it before when talking to other people about it. It's supposed to be like a response to politics and mostly Trump's presidency. But it's a very upbeat album at the same time.
I've always been more focused on the actual Gorillaz, the band,
Yeah.
instead of what Damon's trying to do. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I kind of want that shirt.
Which one?
The last picture of this booklet that comes with the deluxe CD
I'll
has
see if I can
Murdoch
find
in
it.
a shirt, and it says "Cocaine Guns of Jam Downtown."
Oh yeah, I saw this. I've been seeing this picture online.
I like that shirt. I don't know why. Maybe because it's nonsensical gibberish and it doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know. My problem with this song and why I don't rate it on the, like, I have certain tracks that I like to listen to, and this isn't on it. It's just because I kind of feel like this song is, even with all its energy, it's still kind of boring. What do you think of the songs that we heard so far? We only heard two. Because I know Jarrid's not much of a Gorillaz fan.
I mean, I don't think the songs are bad.
Well, I can see why you wouldn't like it. I don't think...
Is it more the vocals or the music?
I mean, the beats aren't bad. I wouldn't say that it's the music.
Me personally, I think this song is great.
Yeah. Saturn Bars is great. I won't be able to listen to this song now without thinking of the Jimmy Neutron meme, though.
I don't know why.
All of my life.
I think it's just that there isn't a lot of reggae music around nowadays.
So it stands out.
I don't think people like how I think his name's Popcan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that they like his singing style, like the Jamaican reggae way of singing.
I was listening in the car the one day with my grandmother, and she's looking at me weird while the song's playing, especially when I'm doing the all of my life. And I said, believe it or not, he's speaking English.
Now, see where I don't think that, is it strobe light or strobe lit?
Light.
It's light. There's an E at the
light?
end.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're from the UK. They spell things weird.
Well, yeah. But...
Because GHT makes sense.
Color. Yeah, where that song doesn't... Like, it doesn't make me feel like moving around. This song has that.
Yeah. I was surprised how... I don't know, when I looked through the art in the album and, like, the music video for Satin Bars, it's so different from, like, the actual album cover, where on the actual album cover, the Gorillaz actually look like humans.
Well, I knew that they were going to stay 2D for the videos and stuff.
Well, yeah, but...
They've done that 3D, like, generated look before, but I don't remember where.
Well, like...
their live stuff.
I don't know.
Their live stuff, they're 3D rendered.
But it's not even, like, the 3D render stuff. It's... Murdoch's not green, and that made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're right, he isn't.
Like, he is in this art, but...
Yeah, he's not in
on the cover.
The biggest thing that I have is Noodle 2D and Murdoch have always changed, like, clothes and everything. But Russ has pretty much stayed the exact same. But for some reason, he's decided to change this album. What about that song, that track for you, Jarrid? You like that more?
Yeah.
See, I would think that you'd like this album probably over all the other Gorillaz. It's not really hip-hop-ish, but there are a lot of hip-hop features.
I don't get why you don't like this song, because De-La was the ones who did Super Fast Jellyfish, right?
Mm-hmm. And Clint Eastwood.
Well, I know. That wasn't De La Soul and Clint Eastwood. They were in Feel Good Inc.
No, they were in Feel Good, yeah. Who did Clint Eastwood?
Del the Funkadelic.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like
Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Funky Homo Sapien, yeah. He's had a couple different names that were Del the Funky something.
Yeah.
I think in that song, he's listed as a Funkadelic Ghost. This reminds me a lot of Super Fast, though, because like they mess with the vocals a lot.
It's not clean. That's why I don't like it. The
Yeah.
beat is very muddled. There's a lot of things happening.
Yeah, I think that is what you told me.
Yeah,
when we first went over
it's too
the
much.
song.
Like,
I like songs that jump around, though.
the backbeat is fine. It really is. I listened to somebody who talked about the entire album, like a review, and I really didn't know why I hated this track, but when he said it, I was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And it's the kick pedal. It's just in your face all the time, just... Well, we get to a break where there's literally no... It's just do, do, do,
Yeah.
do. I don't... If you got rid of that, it would have sounded way better. Yeah,
I saw on
it's just
Facebook.
in your face.
I saw on Facebook earlier. It was a vocals only version of Clint Eastwood,
Yeah.
and I don't know why. It was like satisfying. I like the. I love the hook.
Yeah, I really like when they go with moments. When they jump in with the moments. I think that's really cool. And
I like the phrase
have
"clocks on the wall, stuck to watches on the wrist."
Yeah, I don't mind anything that De La Soul does in this.
You just don't really like the instrumental.
Yeah.
I can agree
This
with
is this is also one of the parts that I don't like, where it just changes.
Yeah,
I don't like this part at all. It kind of ruins.
I don't understand the Cool Clown Clan thing. I want to see like what's the point of that. I have yet to look it up.
Well, is it in there?
I don't know. Additional vocals by Ezekiel and the Humanz. Narration by Ben Mendelsohn. Synthesizers recorded at Studio 13.
It's just very busy. There's too much happening. Right?
Yeah.
Even for a Gorillaz song. And that's saying a lot, because they usually have a lot of shit happening in the background. It's just too much.
Yeah, it doesn't really say. Oh, well, the Nonconformist, though. This is my favorite skit. Like, it's so simple, but it's so fucking great. It's a sample from...
I'm going to be honest, I didn't really see this album as political. I saw it more as how people kind of saw Plastic Beach as pop, because it's very clean.
You said you didn't like this one, Submissions, with Danny Brown.
Yeah, no, I don't like this. And I'll tell you why I don't like this song. It's because the beginning is really good. And then Danny Brown.
I like Danny Brown, yeah, but I don't like it. Doesn't work with this. He
jumps on it. It changes the entire beat, everything about it. You'll see, Jarrid. And it just ruins the song for me. It literally just breaks the song.
I don't mind Danny Brown. I have a couple Danny Brown songs in my playlists and stuff, but it doesn't sound right with Gorillaz. It's just like some artists don't really mesh well together, and I think that's what happened here. It was a good idea. Danny Brown's one of the guys that like people are looking at right now, but I don't think it went right at all.
Well, I think it's because the beginning of this song has so much potential, and it really does sound like some of their other works, like Empire Ants.
Yeah.
It definitely has like that going for it. But then it just ruins it.
It still doesn't set in. Like, this was a 20... If you include the bonus track, it's a 28-song album, but it's still only an hour and 9 minutes long. I mean, that's including a shit ton of interludes, but... It's not even that many, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4 if you count the intro.
It takes a dive.
I don't even mind this. If this was just like a little interlude in the song, I'd be okay with that. But when Danny Brown jumps on it,
it's just not. It's not good. His voice does not go with the smooth voice of who's the other feature?
Her name
Ashira?
is Kalia.
Kalia.
Kalila?
Yeah. So, she has such a pretty voice, and then to just contrast it with...
Have you ever seen a picture of Danny Brown?
Yeah, he doesn't have any front teeth, does he?
No.
Yeah. I actually thought that the beat changed way more. Am I thinking of a different song?
Maybe. Sex Murder Party changes.
I think I like that song, though. Oh. Yeah, it's just... Ugh. He ruins it. It's not even anything that he says. It's just a bad
it's a combination.
Yeah,
that
it's a
doesn't
bad
work.
combination to put such a beautiful woman singer with some. It's just not good.
Oh, it's the start of Charger.
Yeah, that's what I have to say about that song. So Charger is another song that I don't like that everybody else seems to like. I think the guitar riff in the background, it repeats the entire song. This is very annoying, and I don't like it very much. This is the first song on the track that 2D isn't like hiding in the background.
Yeah, this is I
This is
think
the
the
first
only
one where he
song that
takes the lead.
he's ahead of the song.
No, it's not the only one because "Busted in Blue" he sings throughout the entire.
Oh yeah.
Which "Busted in Blue" we'll get to. I feel is like one.
That's
of
the same
only...
singer, by the way, as Submissions.
Who?
The female in Busted in Blue.
Yeah.
It's Kalela.
Yeah, I figured. She's very pretty sounding. I have a thing for female vocalists. I would much rather listen to a female vocalist over a male vocalist any day. Yeah, I think my biggest thing with Charger is it doesn't really go anywhere. This is pretty much the entire song, right?
Yeah.
And I just don't like the guitar riff. Like, it grows on you, but it's not great. What do you think? It's just kind of annoying, right?
Yeah. It wasn't
You know
bad
what
at
it
the
did?
beginning, but
I like that.
it didn't change at all.
Oh, yeah, I
love that.
I like the electric sounding and everything.
I don't know why the way he says "cha cha ja" is there reminds me of the Chalk Zone theme song.
A little bit. I think I would like the guitar rhythm a bit better if they slowed it down like 2 decibels. Like it would just a little bit slower. I think I'd like it way better.
Yeah. For once, Jarrid has his ringtone on.
No, this is it. For once, he's actually getting a message or something.
Damn. I don't really know what 2D says throughout this song. Besides Charger.
I'm pretty good at figuring out what 2D says in most of the Gorillaz like discography.
I forget who.
I wasn't listening at all, or else I would have been able to tell
Yeah.
you.
I forget which.
On to the next. Oh, it's an elevator.
Yeah, and it just goes right into Andromeda.
Yeah.
I forget who they were on, but it was on like a talk show or something, and they're performing live, and Damon's using an actual what the fuck are those things called?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like an auto-tune?
No, it's
A
police
megaphone?
use it.
A megaphone?
It's got a sign. Yes, megaphone. That's it.
Yeah. Why do you not know what a megaphone was?
I totally blanked on what it was. I knew it was something phone. I just couldn't remember the first part.
They do that in live shows, too.
Yeah. I feel like at this point they should be able to put a fucking filter through his mic, but I guess a megaphone works too.
Yeah.
I really like this song.
Yeah, I've always liked the Gorillaz' more chilled out songs. Like Melancholy Hill is one of my favorite songs.
I love Melancholy Hill. I love the video too for Melancholy Hill. It's fucking great. got cartoon versions of basically everybody that he's worked with.
Noodle's so hot.
Yeah, that D.R.A.M video.
She was like 12 in that. She really has grown up super fast. It's crazy.
To be fair, that was a long time ago.
It's like the 90s.
Do people not grow up about 20 years since the 90s? Because that's what it was.
Yeah, but she was like 5.
So she's 25 now. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
You okay?
Yeah, Demon Days was released in 1994, I believe. 95.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember.
Maybe not. No, I have to actually...
I'll check.
I want to look this up.
I thought it was a little later than that.
No. It was mid to late.
Well, yeah, I know it's mid to late. I was thinking like 97. No, that can't be right.
What?
This says Demon Days was released in 05.
It might have been. I mean, that's when I started hearing the song, so... I
Then
always thought it was
self-titled.
90s.
And then self-titled had to have been... Oh, no, self-titled was in 01. I think I had this conversation with somebody because they told me they didn't come out till after 2000.
Yeah.
Self-titled
Actually,
was 01. I thought they were older.
Yeah. No, it would have to be... It would have to be around 2000s because Damian was still with Blur. In the 90s, I believe. Yeah, Song 2 was released in like 95.
Man. Damon's daughter is attractive. If there's any chance either of you are listening to this, hit your boy up.
Yeah. Your dad's gonna be like, I think you really should go out with this podcast guy.
This podcast guy.
What'd she look like? Pull up a picture. But yeah,
Missy.
Andromeda is
That's her name,
very
Missy
good song.
Alburn.
There's not much to say about it though. It's just this is Busted in Blue, right?
Yeah. She was born in like 99.
She was born in 99.
It was either 99 or 97. It was one of the years next to mine. And I was born in 98.
She's alright. Why like 50 pictures down there's just a picture of Ed Sheeran.
Brits Awards. She was at the Brits Awards. And so was Ed Sheeran. Yeah, I really love this song. It's a good song.
To Bingo, song off of Plastic Beach, is like one of my favorite songs by them, and it's very low beat. Also, I was just thinking about like other. I like Plastic Beach way more than I think anybody else does.
I love Plastic Beach. Ryan's So Nice. It's one of my favorites.
Alright, So Nice is pretty good. I like Empire Ants better. Just very chilled back. I like it. I like songs that when I'm listening to it, it gives me an emotion. And this is kind of just that. Both this and Andromeda are like songs that you would listen to while you're like staring at like stars or something.
Yeah. I know what you mean. This on the album We Got the Power says version 2:18:482, as in like that's the exact length of the song, and I'm not sure why they did that.
For reasons. Yeah, I can't really talk about... Like, I haven't said a lot about Andromeda and Busted in Blue because I like them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really think there's much to critique. Well, there's probably something to critique. Maybe it's a little too slow. I'm looking at you because you probably...
What?
Jared's ready to fall asleep.
I'm always ready to fall asleep.
He ate before we came out here, so yeah. Did he eat? Yes. Then did he sleep? No, not yet. Well, then that's the next thing to do. And then when he wakes up, did I eat?
Eat, sleep, smack, Damian, repeat.
No, sometimes he works.
No, sometimes I go to work.
Just all the little subtle things in Busted in Blue make it. Like this little
I like the snapping.
synth. The little synth like outro here is really good. The snapping, which sounds like two of those like round magnets clinking into each other. Like the ball bearings.
I love this slow fade out with the whistling.
Yeah. If I remember correct, the next thing
There's an interlude and then
is
Carnival.
an interlude. Yeah. That... I don't like that either. That didn't really fade in well.
Yeah. This is another Ben Mendelsohn.
Yeah. I like this song, which I don't think a lot of people like this song. I don't know.
Carnival?
Yeah. The
It's
backbeat...
good.
So this song reminds me a lot of... This is a song that I would say reminds me a lot of, like, 80s to late 70s synth music. Like, it reminds... This is, like, something that would be in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever listened to the opening of Stranger Things or whatever... Next time we review an album, you get to pick. What album would you pick?
I don't know. There's so many.
There's so many.
You're right.
All three of Future's albums that came out this year.
Yeah, no. In 1 week, and no.
What's the newest album you've listened to?
Honestly, probably Pound Syndrome.
I was about to say, I think it's Pound Syndrome is your newest CD.
Yeah,
You don't just listen to albums?
not really.
I've listened to like 7.
I listen to just music. Like, I find songs. I don't really
Yeah.
search for
He'll
albums.
put a CD in his car and then play that for like a week straight.
We could do tracks. Pick a couple of tracks.
I don't want to make people like have to look for songs.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be...
Unless I make a public Spotify playlist.
I
Be
just-
like, go search this.
Yeah.
And put them all on there.
If we ever get any more fans. But yeah, Carnival
like-
is...
That song is really short.
It is really short. But I really like it.
Let Me Out. I love this song. Those bleeps are... The first one's Obama. I forget what the second one is. That last one is Trump. He bleeps out politicians' names. Because the album's supposed to be a response to politics, but he doesn't want the album itself to be political. And he doesn't want to give the most famous person in the world more fame. Which is why he bleeped out every mention of Trump in this.
Yeah. This album, or this song, is very pop, like right now pop. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love this hook by 2D. I just love these lines.
It is really good. No, this is probably one of the best structured songs.
This is a really emotional song too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad this was the last song they released before the album came out, and I'm glad it was like released by itself.
Was this the last one?
Yeah. This one was released a couple weeks after Andromeda and the rest of them. Like, this was like...
I thought they released,
they released
The Apprentice.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about The Apprentice.
Yeah.
Something I began to fear. Every time Will forgets about this song, I start singing it around him. And I get stuck in his head again.
Does he go, oh, who's that by?
No. Like, he told me yesterday, he's like, every time I think that song's out of my head, you start singing it again.
You know, I realize I've been saying that this is very, like, pop music-ish. But I think I'm starting to think that it's more house.
I get that, yeah.
Music.
It is very house.
I like house music a lot.
I'm confused.
What?
You don't know what house music is?
No.
It's like club stuff.
Yeah, Rihanna, like her earlier stuff.
Okay.
Club music, or it's club
like
or
early
house.
2000s pop music where it's really jumpy and stuff.
Okay.
Also deadmau5's house music.
There's so many interludes. It's like every 2 songs there's an interlude.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing that I could say about Let Me Out is that is that it's very do the thing and then repeat it once more type of song. Like, I feel like it's structured from the beginning to the middle and then to the middle to the end is pretty much the same. Like, they don't change it at all.
Guys, let's host a sex murder party.
Who's getting murdered? I like how you looked at Jarrid and just didn't say anything.
Don't worry, you get sex first.
But it's sex with us, so does it really matter?
No.
Wow.
Jarrid, if you're like in your 70s on your deathbed and still a virgin, will you finally take sex with me and Jake? Just so you can say you didn't die a virgin. He really
Notice he didn't answer. He didn't answer.
No.
He really thought about it.
No, I didn't.
So that means you're only left
you
with. So that means you're only left with Dre then.
No.
I get it. You like black guys. It's alright.
Who doesn't?
I'm not gonna say anything.
I think the problem with this song is it's very boring.
Yeah.
There's not a lot happening with it. It does change up though. Who's the guest verse on this?
There's Jamie Principle and Zebra Cats.
I don't know who those people are.
It's alright.
Do you know who those people are? Jarrid's asleep.
Zebra Cats is in Out of Body and The Apprentice.
Stop.
Yeah.
Guys, let's be the Gorillaz for Halloween.
Who's Noodle? Jarrid? And what phase?
It's a good question.
Depends whether you get to be a teenage or a you get to be either a teenage or a child. Or 20s, I guess. I don't like the last part. I think it goes on too long.
Hamburger. I like this song.
What song is this?
She's My Caller.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah, I think this is one of the ones you said she didn't really like either.
Jarrid is dying.
Slowly. Okay.
Way to go.
Okay. Did somebody kill your cat?
He's literally standing there. He's sitting there.
He looks so upset.
Like we're torturing him. Is it that bad?
No.
It's just that you're sitting
We
there
haven't
doing
even got to
something
the
that you
bonus
don't really
CD
wanna
yet.
do.
It's not music.
Huh?
The music's not bad.
He said it's not music. I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
that's
rude.
what
It is not
I was like,
music.
wait a minute. Wow.
Hey, you guys.
I don't like it as much as he does, but I at least would say it's music. No, you're right. This is definitely a VHS. This is another song that is very, like, late 70s, 80s synth. I think I might like this song better than I liked it originally. It's not bad.
I think I'd be better.
Jared's gonna take a nap while we finish up the review.
It's not a nap.
It's not. Did you say it's not a nap?
It's not a nap. I'm just gonna go to bed.
I don't leave you here. And take your
Okay, walk
keys.
home.
You act like it would be hard for us to take the keys out of your pocket.
Once you fall asleep, you're gonna be out for a while.
But I work in the morning.
I'll come
It's
with
a
you.
little bit of a walk, but I mean, you'll make it.
I don't have my work things here.
So?
So,
No.
You're just amazing.
I work even more in the morning.
So?
Also, are you wearing the exact same thing you were wearing yesterday?
Yes. Because I took a shower before you guys picked me up yesterday. So I just, like, kind of slept in these and kept wearing them.
Okay. These are the same pants from yesterday. This is the elephant, right? Intro.
Interlude, yeah. Benjamin Clementine in Hallelujah Money. This is another one that I didn't really like the first time I heard it. And then I
think they
totally
changed it.
forgot about it.
I think they changed it because I think, if I remember correctly, the first time I listened to this, which was the thing that they just released, the backbeat was droning over him, where they kind of quieted it. Like that in the background was way louder.
It might have been. The original release months ago.
Just like unicorns. Hallelujah. Hallelujah money.
Hallelujah.
Oh, trust in me.
Yeah, money.
Guess I never really thought about this, but how are they gonna listen to? Guess just put it on something else. The CD while listening to us. Guess you could open 2 tabs.
Yeah. It's on Spotify, but I think you need premium to listen to it in order.
It's on YouTube now.
Yeah.
The entire album, yeah.
Officially by Gorillaz, or you gotta find
Yeah.
them. Oh, I didn't know Gorillaz put it up too.
It's under that YouTube thing where you type in the band and then all the albums are there.
Yeah.
So I assume it's by them. The bonus tracks are not on there. Which sucks for you because the bonus tracks are really good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, at least 2 of them. Does the CD end on this?
No, we got the power. It
Oh.
plays next.
I think you should have ended on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Demon Days ends on a track similar to this. Plastic Beach doesn't. It ends on Pirate Jet. And that is very much different from this. I don't remember if self-titled does. I think self-titled ends on M1A1. Hallelujah, money.
I like We Got the Power.
Yeah, it's too cluttered. But I'll talk about it when it comes on.
I still don't understand the whole version 2:18:482. Is the one on YouTube like a different length? Like it's different at some point or something?
I don't know. Yeah, see, I think it would have been way better if you just ended on that.
What happens? No, it's about the same length. It says 220 on here.
I also don't like that. the person that they got, the one... Isn't this the one that has like 3 people featured on it?
Jenny Beth, which is the one who sings. It says additional vocals by Noel Gallagher, which is... I seen that name recently. Oh, Noel Gallagher is he was, I don't know, him and Damian had problems for a little while, but they're on good terms now. And D.R.A.M, Big Baby D.R.A.M, he has vocals on this song too, but they're not like featured artists, like they're not big parts of the song.
So what's your ratings?
I give it a strong 9. I really like that fucking album. Like I said, it's been on repeat
Without
for me.
the bonus tracks?
Yeah, even without the bonus tracks.
Jarrid? I imagine yours is pretty low.
I don't want to give it a low rating because it's not
That's
bad.
fine.
It's just not my kind of music.
Yeah, I get that. It's not bad for what it is, but it's not really.
I don't want to give it a low
listen.
rating because I wouldn't listen to it.
Well...
Because it's not what I would consider bad. It's just not
We'll
something I like.
We'll take into account, like, for you, this is your rating. It's not anybody else's.
Nobody's gonna fucking
not
listen to the album because you said it was bad.
Fair enough.
Yeah, let's bathroom real quick before we start the bonus tracks.
So you said 9. What do you...
I don't know.
I already know Jake's answer. He told me.
Are there... That was with the bonus tracks.
I don't know. I haven't heard the bonus tracks yet.
Well, just rate what you heard. The bonus tracks.
So without it, I don't know. A 4 to 5.
4 or 5. Yeah, that's what I imagine you would say. Which isn't actually that bad for somebody that doesn't listen to that type of music. Besides, you said you don't really like that type of music, so it's actually not a bad score. Me...
I mean, the album's not any worse or better without the bonus tracks for me. That's why it doesn't change.
It is for me.
Is it? It's lower for you?
Yeah. So my thing is there are some parts where it just kind of cuts. So listening to it from beginning to end doesn't feel like that's how you're supposed to listen to it to me. Like, there are just some deep cuts and, like, the beats just change up too much. And, like, the interludes... I feel like the interludes were put in to try to make it sound connected. I'm going to go with 5 to 6. It's not quite a 5, and it's not quite a 6. If that makes any sense. Like, it's somewhere in between. Like, I can't give it a 5...
5.5.
Yeah, it's like a 5.5. Maybe I will give it a 6. Like, if I have to stay on that, I think I would lean more towards a 6. It's just... the structure doesn't feel right to me. Not that I don't like the songs or anything, it's just... and some of the songs are just not something I would write home about, you know? It doesn't really open my eyes like Plastic Beach did. And Plastic Beach, from beginning to end, I would say that Plastic Beach is definitely an album that you should listen from beginning to end. Like, you can listen to every individual song, but I much prefer that album with beginning to end. So yeah, I'll say 6.
Alright, so we just put in the bonus track CD. It opens up with another interlude called
Which is weird.
New World.
That's weird, isn't it?
Well, most albums start with an intro, which is not too much different.
Yeah. I'm going to say that it's weird that they put the bonus tracks on another CD. But anyway, let's get into it.
Alright. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1. Or not. Okay, there it goes.
There we go. Also, I think this is my least, like, interlude in the entire CD. It's just noisy.
It could have literally just been attached to Apprentice as one track.
Yeah.
There's that elevator again.
I'm definitely not that type of person, but I want to listen to somebody's opinion of, like, what everything means in this album. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell this elevator that they're talking about is. I mean, I would assume that the elevator would be, like,
Well, there's a very
through the years.
there's a very spacey theme to this whole album. Saturn bars, Andromeda, Ascension.
Yeah. It's because they're looking to the stars.
I like Apprentice. I didn't like Apprentice at first. I don't know why, but...
Yeah, Apprentice grew on me, too. From what I've
Forget what I was
heard,
about to look up. Oh, yeah.
Bone and Ragman is, like, the hated part of this song, which I don't think he's that bad. If you listen to his other music, he sounds pretty much exactly like this. So...
I'm pretty
if you
sure
don't
I've
like
heard
him-
of him before this album.
Yeah, because I brought up a couple of his songs to you. But, yeah, if you don't like him on this song, then you probably just don't like him. We're gonna get through this, Jared.
Almost there, bud.
I'm sorry that happened to your family.
What?
But you don't have to look so
What?
sad. It's like somebody walked in and kicked your puppy right in front of you.
Don't
So
do that.
down.
Which one?
Would you be upset about?
Oh. Yes.
All of them? Even Brownie?
Yes.
I was about to say, even the little one?
You can't walk. You come in and kick him.
That's a good point. I think this is the part that I hate the most about this song. This guy. Or girl.
I was about to say.
Yeah, girl. It's...
I love how when you look at the past members of Gorillaz, both Cyborg Noodle and Del the Ghost Rapper are both considered past members of Gorillaz.
Noodle doesn't actually
She doesn't have any vocals
sing.
in this album.
Yeah. It's a catchy hook. I don't...
Gorillaz
think
owns
it's-
a Guinness record.
I think it's a little too much.
Gorillaz owns a Guinness record for the most successful virtual band. Because that's a real saturated market.
Yeah. I would say that last chorus there, you should have just gave it to Bone Man. Like, you shouldn't have had two people singing the chorus on top of each other. It's a little clunky.
Yeah.
I would say what let this album down for me, it just doesn't make me feel as much emotion as past Gorillaz tracks.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like it's supposed to be more poppy, jump around type of stuff. Like, it's supposed to get you hyped, but it just sounds hollow to me. Like, it doesn't make me want to do anything.
It's a very chill album.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what they were going for. At least that's not what it seems like to me. I don't like Halfway House.
I know.
At all. I don't like this song.
God. In an interview with Stereo Gum, Albarn revealed the song Charger with Grace Jones was a result of Jones singing over the song's instrumental for 4 hours, ad-libbing and vibing to it.
Why?
Overwhelmed by the length and vocals recorded, Albarn had his studio floor covered in cut-up pieces of paper with everything Jones has recorded, finding the fragments that worked and eventually crafting the song from there. The photo of this was also uploaded to executive producer Remy Cabacro's Instagram with the album's other executive producers, the Twilight Tone, attempting to place the lyrics in an order for the song.
That's unnecessary.
Well, that reminds me of Andre 3000. Just for like 7 minutes straight, he just fucking sang, like fucking freestyled on the Do Your Thing.
Well, that's different.
You're right.
See, what is the beat? Like, all this shit happening in the background is just ugly. I really just don't like it. The droning, like, oh,
I didn't understand who Ethel was. It says in here, Andromeda is dedicated to Ethel. That's, Ethel is Albarn's partner's mom who died while he was writing the song.
Okay. That's cool, I guess.
That Ethel had reminded Albarn of Bobby Wambach. Stallone was out of unknowing.
You ran out of things to say, so now he's just looking up facts.
Just listening to stuff about this reading stuff about this album. I mean, none of us really like this song.
Yeah. No, it's pretty bad. Just, like, listen to it. It's a jumbled mess. I mean, I guess that's what it's supposed to be. I mean, halfway to the halfway house, so... halfway houses are usually pretty fucked up things.
Dave Chappelle was originally supposed to be in Moments instead of De La Soul.
That would have been good.
De La Soul had previously appeared on Gorillaz' previous albums Demon Days and Plastic Beach on the songs Feel Good Inc. and Superfast Jellyfish, and appeared in the album's fifth track, Moments. However, in an interview with Rolling Stone, Albarn revealed that the song was initially supposed to feature American stand-up comedian, actor, writer, and producer Dave Chappelle. However, he became convinced after chatting to De La Soul member, I didn't hear De La Soul for that.
How do you say it like that?
What? De La Soul?
Yeah. So it's just Dave La Soul.
I don't know.
Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. It's probably my favorite song. Jarrid's heard this song about 4 times.
It really does sound like Papa. Even the things she says.
Yeah. Can you look up who that is?
I think that's Kilo Kish. Kilo Kish.
Yeah, who is that?
Hold on.
Is she like a pop artist?
I don't know what this song reminds me of. Yeah, that's Kilo Kish. She's a vocalist. She's black.
No shit.
She doesn't sound black.
No, I was more saying no shit to the fact that she's a vocalist. I thought she was a firefighter.
Shut up. No, you're a fucking dickhead. Most stuff will say like singer or something, but it really just says vocalist. Which is weird to me. Like even Google, when you look up a person, you will usually say singer there, but it just says vocalist. Is an American vocalist, songwriter, visual artist, painter, and fashion textile designer. Psychedelic pop.
Yeah. This song by itself ups the entire album to a 7 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a really good song. This song actually does do what I feel like they're trying to make you do. And it's Jump Up. This is a very danceable track.
Associated acts with Kilo Kish. The Internet, Vince Staples, who's on Ascension, Childish Gambino.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a specific way you're supposed to pronounce this, but it just says SBTRKT. I don't know if there's a pronunciation to that, or if it's just random fucking letters. Chet Faker, Earl Sweatshirt, Flatbush Zombies, and Gorillaz.
Are you sure this is her? The person that you're looking at?
Yeah, I went to look up the lyrics, and she's the one. It said Kilo Kish for that. That part. Yeah, I wanted to be sure before I said anything about it.
Yeah, everything about this song is amazing. Like, her delivery of the lines is great. The beat accompanies her vocals so well. The downbeat for the chorus, the out of body from morning to night, is great. .2D stuff right here.
I love how his first line says, "Everybody says I'm busted in blue."
Yeah. Well, to be honest, everybody does say that about 2D. Because he always looks upset.
To be fair, he is
always
literally
upset.
busted.
He is literally busted.
Jarrid, find an album you think we'd have fun reviewing. This is your new assignment.
Don't give me responsibilities.
Ticker Tape's awesome, too. Like, see, here's the so those other songs that I said that were clunky and just didn't mix together well, this is a good example of, like, people say, well, Gorillaz always does those, like, clunky things. This sounds like a Gorillaz song to me. Like, full on, like their older shit. Just because, like, it does have that clunkiness, but it's not throughout the entire fucking song at weird points. Like, it was during the interlude, and, like, you can hear it in the background a little bit, but it's not overwhelming.
It's not in your face.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's subtle. I forget what I was gonna say.
It's subtle and out of the way. It's not in yeah.
The sound of the instruments is unorthodox, but it's not out there.
Yeah. I would have definitely bumped some songs to put these two on. For sure. Like, I probably would have put this song on after Busted in Blue. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I don't really like this person's voice on this track. It's what drags it down a little bit for me.
Poppy did a live stream earlier where she was answering calls, but I was in class.
Okay.
I'm sad.
Where did that come from?
The fact
we're
that
talking
it
about
happened.
Gorillaz. Just message her. Be like, hey, do you want to accept my seed? I'm sure she'll answer back.
Titanic Sinclair, her director, has favorited it in reply to my tweets before. She follows me on Twitter. I started using Twitter again.
Cool. Noodle's still hot. Just keep looking through the picture. I'm like, yeah.
Just Tumblr it. It's there.
Dude, in my experience, I've been listening to Gorillaz forever. So, kind of grew up while Noodle was growing up.
So you're allowed to find her attractive.
I mean, maybe. I don't know how that works. Here's Circle of Friends.
Final stretch, Jerry.
Yeah, this is not going to be long.
Will was talking about this song at work and said it's not much of a song anyway.
I've said
Exactly
the
what he
same
said.
thing like
No.
3 times. This is actually a pretty good closing song, though. Well, stretch. It's very much just
It's
an
just a good
outro.
outerlude, yeah.
They should have put this on the
Album.
Album.
Breaking things.
started making music. It scared me a little bit. I smacked that angel real good. Did you see that?
I agree with that. They could have ended the album with Hallelujah Money. Just put We Got the Power earlier.
Yeah.
And then I like this as the outro, at least for the bonus.
Yeah.
I also could have seen them just putting Hallelujah Money on the bonus track since it was released so long ago.
Yeah.
Hello?
I'm sorry.
What?
Can you please bring milk?
Yeah, we're gonna bring milk. We're almost done.
Because he shuts up for like 5 minutes, watches TV, and starts screaming at me.
Have you tried giving him juice?
Yes, I have the bottle of juice in my hand now.
I'm sorry. Alright, we'll bring milk.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Hi.
She doesn't know she was on the podcast.
It's alright.
That's the end of the song. It's the end of the album.
Yeah, that last song,
Jerry.
huh?
You made it. How does it feel?
I wanna die.
He's hollow on the inside. We've avoided him of all feeling.
Yeah, but I always do that to Jarrid.
Oh, I give him feelings.
Yeah, hate.
you think I smacked the shit out of you so much?
I am sore. Circle love, circle love, circle love, friend. I hate you guys.
Did you smack his ass?
No.
Oh, neither did I.
What?
No, you lied to me. I saw it.
What are you talking about? I don't sexually abuse my friends.
No, you sexually assault them.
What's the difference?
I don't know, maybe. Who cares?
I feel like...
It's not my life.
I don't know, maybe. So, yeah, it's a... Why doesn't everybody just tackle rape like that, you know? It's not my life. Fucking savage. What an asshole.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Poverty? It's not my life.
Did you guys ever hear
Starvation? Ain't my life.
the Lil Wayne interview where they asked him about Black Lives Matter and he had no idea what the fuck they were talking about? And I was, what the fuck is that? Black Lives Matter is the idea that something about that black people aren't being considered, I don't know, like as equal in this world or some shit. He's like, I am a black billionaire.
Yeah.
If you don't think black people are being taken serious in this world, then you're looking at the wrong world, baby.
It's pretty great. I didn't think I'd ever like anything that
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne says, but
when I first saw that interview, I'm like, I hate this man to death, but he has a point. He's like, that ain't my life. I don't know why the fuck y'all worried about shit that ain't got nothing to do with you.
I mean, it is a great quote. I really shouldn't worry about it, huh? Doesn't affect me. I'm not a racist.
I'm not a racist and I'm not black. Why does it matter to me?
Now, some black guy on the street came up to me and was like, yo, you gonna shank this dude with me? He just said some really fucked up shit about my mom. I'd be like, yeah, dude. Pass me the rock.
That is... No! Don't just say that to a black man. Pass me the rock. It's not a rock. It's not even a basketball.
Pass me the rock. What's wrong with you? Why are you so racist, Damian?
That's not... It's not racist.
This guy doesn't even want a black dude to pass me the rock.
A crack rock?
Who said anything about drugs? This man is racist. I think my problem with both feminists...
Choose your next words carefully.
in the Black Lives Matter movement is that they both say equality, but they don't want equality. They want to be better.
Yeah. I don't want to get into it.
And if you want to be better, that's perfectly fine.
Just don't
Just say, I want to be better.
That's a good way to end the Gorillaz podcast.
Well, it is about politics, isn't it?